All right, so today I'm going to show you how to use the Elizabethtown Agents website. In order for you to get a username and a password, you have to email me, or you can just tell me, and I'll be able to create one for you. Uh, in this training video, we're going to use Glories so that you can see how it's going to look like on your all's end. So we'll log in, and then so this is a mixture of a CRM for policy, your policy holders, so that you can use it, and then as well as down here where it says wrap culture. So this is the most important part because your MMM report is due every Saturday before 5 p.m. So in order to do that, you click on MMM report, and then ensure that you're on the latest week. There's this feature where it says get previous week data. A lot of your goals are going to be the same for many weeks. So instead of you having to retype that information over and over again, you can actually click on get previous week and it'll bring all the data from last week into this week, so that you only have to change, obviously, these three because your previous year to date is not going to change, and then your pin to business does as well too. But in order to get all of this information that's required to fill in, you have to go to your My Aflac page. So let's do that. Slowly but surely. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to My Toolbox and then RPM. And then you're going to go to Report Card. And this is what's going to allow us to see our week to date, quarter to date, and year to date to fill out under the MMM report. So you want to go down under Me, search your name. In this case, we're going to use Whitney. Make sure that you're on the latest week, so 35, rather than it being 14. So just make sure you're on the latest week. Then press go. And these reports do take a while to generate, so I do apologize. All right. So under here, it's going to have your quarter to date new accounts, quarter to date or year to date new accounts. Same thing with your gross sales, which would be your AP. So it's going to be your quarter to date and then year to date. And then your no pay rate will normally be down here as well too. But I'll show you another route that you can find your no pay along with your week to date. So if you go to, let's go back to here. I'm just going to restart all together. RPM. My dashboard. And typically you can kind of keep up with how much AP you've wrote on a weekly basis. But if you need to know, my dashboard is going to look different than your all's. But your week to date is going to be on this page, and it'll start off with WTD, and that's how you can know that it's your week to date AP. Then you'll take those numbers and you'll fill them out right here. If since you're a new agent or a new producer, don't worry about the previous year to date AP. And then pin to business, what you'll do is you'll go to pin to business right here. Okay. And again, mine's going to look different than your all's, but it'll say up here pinned new business, and then that's the number that you're going to want to put on the report right here. Okay. And then agent activities is pretty much everything that you put in SAT, but you're going to retype it into this area right here. National convention, don't worry about that. That has not started. And then typically as a new agent, it's very, 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 very hard to hit national convention. I did as an agent, but it's a rare thing. So don't worry about the national convention. But your Fireball series, this is very important. This is where your bonuses come from. So it's very important to stay on top of where you are, where you need to be, and what your game plan is in order to accomplish it. So what you'll do in order to get this, you'll go to RPM again. Then you'll go to Triple Crown right here. So Fireball and Triple Crown are pretty much the same. Make sure you're on the latest week of the report. You'll want to go to Associate. Make sure it says year to date. And then you type in your writing number. In this case, I'm going to use another new agent's writing number just for training purposes. And again, these reports take forever, so I apologize. All right. So, fast start says that this person has 2 weeks remaining, and then this is how much AP they need in order to hit fast start. Okay. It'll also tell you how many new accounts you need. Obviously, nothing. No new accounts are needed in order to hit fast start and to get the bonus on top of it. So this is where you need to focus. Is 6 weeks away from hitting your super fast start, but of course you want to focus on your fast start. Once you've achieved it, then you start focusing on your super fast start. But this is where you get these numbers. So let's go back to the report. So AP goal, you're going to end up, you should have had an onboarding book. I'm going to go ahead and download one so you can see what it looks like. You can also get this from your Kentucky team website at any time. Once you have that established, you can go to library, go to career acceptance, and then it is going to be this one. So we'll double click on that. It's going to download it, and then we open it up. So you should be able to scroll down to, let's see, where this page is. Oh, right there. So this is the page, and it is page 33. So in order to hit your fast start, the AP goal is 5,000. So you're going to go back to your report, and you're going to put in AP goal is 5,000. You're going to put your AP actual, and then if you subtract those two, it's going to do your AP remaining. Okay. NA stands for new account goal. So let's see if there's a new account goal with the fast start. And new account requirement, 0. So same thing with super fast start, but once you get to Fireball, you have to have 3. So say if you don't have the new accounts, but you end up getting the AP, you'll get the $500 bonus, and then the plaque, which is an award. If you do end up getting the 3 and the AP, you'll end up getting all of this plus 1,000. So obviously it's a lot of money on the table. So focusing and hitting this will put even more money in your pocket. So let's go to back to the report. So new account goal, you just put 0 there. If you do end up having a goal, say if it is 3, you'll want to type in how many accounts you've closed so far in that quarter, or within that year. And then your no pay, and then weeks remaining, which is all on that same report that I showed you. Let's see if I can pull it back up right here. So weeks remaining is 2. And then average AP per week that you need. So what you'll end up doing is taking your AP remaining and dividing it by weeks remaining, and that creates the average. These two areas are for veterans only, so don't worry about that. If you end up closing a new account this week and it processed the same week as well, go ahead and put it right here. Put the name of that business right there. AFAME, so current AP, obviously I've already put the goal. So goal right here is 25,000. But whatever your AP is for the quarter is going to go right here. All right, because AFAME is based off of quarters. So 4 quarters in a year, you're going to be changing this around 4 times a year. So, or resetting it, sorry. Then you put your no pay. Your new account goal is 3, so go ahead and put how many new accounts you've closed within that quarter. ABC nominations, you need 2. Just put how many you have within that quarter right there. Same thing with fireballs, need 1. ABC. So if you end up recruiting someone or bringing them into this business, they're classified as an ABC under you. So in order to hit AFAME, you got to hit the AP goal and then 3 of the 5 categories. So this is a category right here, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to hit 3 out of the 5. So if your ABC hits a fireball, that counts as a category. If your ABC hits 3 new counts, that's a category. And if your ABC hits 12,000 AP or your ABCs, if you have multiple, then you're good. Same thing with this. Monthly points is kind of self-explanatory. You just go through here. If you ran a DM presentation, you put half a point, but please put 0.5. So instead of doing it like this, put 0.5 if you only have a half. Let's say if you have 4 but a half, then it's going to be 4.5. There's also going to be questions down here that you're going to want to answer. So you're going to either hit yes if you have done it, or just leave it if you haven't done it. But honestly, you want to do all of this on a weekly basis in order to be successful in this business. So please do that. Thank you for your time. Oh, be sure you hit save. Thank you.